welcome back to Clan. My name is VinsanityIBG, and today we are doing another Supernatural Join the Hunt unboxing. You may be questioning it right now. You're like, Vince, didn't you literally just do one of these? And isn't it a quarterly box, which means that it comes out every 3 months? That is very true. The last box that we got was for September or October. And we weren't supposed to get this box again until January. But here we are, middle of December, and we've got another box. And I searched and searched and searched, and I can't figure out why we're getting one early. The only thing that I can think of is that with the holidays coming up, they didn't want to be shipping out right in the middle of Christmas or New Year's with all the shipping delays and all that other stuff. So they wanted to get this out early. That's the only thing I can think of, because I went to the Culturefly website and could not find a dang thing on why this was coming out early. So Culturefly, if you're out there watching, let me know in the comments, like, what you ship this out like once every 3 months? Is it once every 3 month, like any time during the 3 months, or like what's the deal here? I do want to point this out. The Supernatural box, I really enjoyed when I first got it. I have to say that it is going very downhill. The quality of the items are just not matching up with what I feel I pay for it. I'm a huge Supernatural fan, and it's going to kill me to get rid of this box, but if it doesn't improve soon, you could see this go away from my channel. Obviously not something I want to do. I love Supernatural, but for paying $55, I think, every 3 months, and the quality of items that I've gotten out of this box, it just, I don't know if it's really matching up as of yet. I know the last box was very kind of disappointing for me, so we'll see how things go. But I just want to give you that heads up right now, just to keep your eye out, and also let me know if you think that the box is worth the $55 that I paid for it as well, because I do value your opinion. Let's go ahead and do the first item out of the box. This is a silicone mold, an ice cube mold, and it looks like it is in the shapes of wings and a tie. That is representative of Castiel. I think that's pretty cool. I've gotten these ice cube molds quite a bit out of some of the boxes, and they honestly don't last very long. When you try to pull the ice out of them, like after I'd say 10 uses or so, you'll start to see like a tear in where it like bends up, and when you go to fill it with water again, it just leaks right out. So it's I've lost a few to them. I think the Mario one I lost. I still have a couple of the others, like the Pac-Man. No, I lost Pac-Man. So I've lost 2 out of like the last 4 I've gotten. So I hope this holds up. I do use them, just because, you know, during the summer I actually like to have ice on hand without having to go buy a bag and dump it in there. I've got one of the old school refrigerators that don't fill up with water or ice cubes, so I have to make it myself, which I'm fine with. Gives me a chance to use these. I'm gonna go ahead and rate it, which I almost forgot to do. 6. It's better than I originally anticipated, but it's on the lower end. Next item out of the box. This is a blue, black, and gray Supernatural beanie. I'll go ahead and flip the tag on this side. It's got Supernatural Join the Hunt right there on the front. I do think this is kind of cool. I like the colors. I would have preferred red. My favorite color is red. It's got the Supernatural symbol right there on front, the anti-possession. All in all, a really cool item. How does it feel going on the head? Ooh, that feels nice, actually. Not too tight, not too loose. It's got this like cooling sensation when you put it on, but you know that it's going to warm up your head real nice, especially out there when it starts snowing. So, that being said, I do really like this item. I've never really been one for beanies, but then I don't really purchase them and wear them during the winter, so there's a good reason to do that. I'm going to go ahead and give this item a 7.5 out of 10. And I'm going to wear it for the rest of this video. So, deal with that. Okay. So, I think this is part of the reason that the last box really fell short for me is because it was really jewelry based. And that really just did not work for me. And it looks like we got another jewelry item out of the box. This is a supernatural pie charm. And that is in reference to Dean and his love of pie. And it's very basic in design. It's literally just a circular plate with a pie triangle cut on it. And it looks like a little fork on the side. So, I'm going to go ahead and give this item a 4 out of 10. It's below my standard. It's not my cup of tea. I do like the reference to Dean and his love of pie, but not with this item. Going with that 4 out of 10. Let's go ahead and throw out this little packet that keeps your items fresh or dry or whatever that thing does. I was going to go for the figure, but this box is blocking me. What could it be? It says on the side, do not microwave, hand wash only, supernatural, ceramic mug. Those of you who are in the unboxing game know that mugs are very, very popular to give out in these boxes. I've gotten quite a few. I don't keep a lot of them, only ones that are really my genre. And this is a black mug, probably about 12 to 14 ounces, which makes it kind of small for me. But it says, saving people, hunting things, the family business. And it's got some of the like family designs on there. It looks like it's got the charger in there. It's kind of a nice design, but not really my cup of tea. It's kind of losing something on me with that. So it being small and the design not quite hitting all that right. Oh, it does have the first blade on there. Looks like an angel blade. And those are both crossing. They got the car and you got the cutout faces of Sam and Dean. You've got the anti-position symbol at the bottom there. So it is kind of neat, but it's still on the lower end. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 5.5 out of 10. So I may keep this. It may be moving on. I'm not sure yet. I've gotten rid of a lot of mugs, so I may need one. Next item out of the box, this is the figure, and this is part of the quality issue that I'm having. I think these figures are really cool. Like, I like that they're putting a figure from a cast member in each of the boxes. However, the issue that I pointed out in the last box is that if you were to walk in a room, being a Supernatural fan even, and you were to take a look at this figure, you'd still be like, okay, it seems familiar, but who is that? And it's just, they're not very detailed. And I feel like they're kind of cheap, but they are sturdy, so like they're not too cheap, but it just, I feel like something is lacking. And I'm hoping that once they get done with the original cast line, they up their quality of figures or do something completely different. That being said, I am going to collect all these. So even if I do get rid of this box, I'll still look for people who have unboxed it and want to get rid of their figure. Either trade or purchase off eBay, which I don't normally like to go to unless I trust the seller absolutely. So I do like it, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10, but it could be a lot better. A lot better. Next item, we've got a really big item. They've put a lot of items in this box, so I am feeling like I will eventually get to my dollar's worth, but at the same time, like, I want the quality to be a little bit better. So this is a throw. I can tell you that right away. It is not that bad, actually. Okay, it's really small, so it's a super small throw, but I do really like the design of that. Super soft. and it's actually really comfy. Again, I do wish it was red in color, but it doesn't match the hat here, and also it is. I wonder if they're doing this to be winter theme. That could be that as well, because winter, ice, cold, blue. That does make sense. I do really like this item. Not bad. Again, size. I'd like the size to be bigger, the color to be different, but very good item. 8 out of 10. Awesome. Next item. This is the spoiler thingy. Next item looks like we have Supernatural Join the Hunt Melamine Plate Set. Now this feels, I'm wondering if I should even open it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just take the picture of that and show it to you. Honestly, this feels like the toddler play sets that you find at like Walmart or Target that you're going to give to your kids because you don't trust them with a real ceramic or a real glass plate. So it feels very kind of cheap, and I'm probably going to get rid of this, which is why I'm keeping it in the original packing. But that kind of bums me out a little bit. That's going to get a 5 out of 10. Alright. This is Supernatural Join the Hunt cut and serve board. So is this like a cheese board or like an antipasta board? This I will open because I don't have to cut it to get it out, and I could reseal that. Pig and a Poke breakfast, $3.99 with toast and hash browns. Oh, the only thing it's missing, well, I guess pig and a poke. I mean, it's obviously bacon related. It is Sam. I believe this is a diner that they visit quite often in the Supernatural, and I think this is actually a quality, unique item. This is what I'm looking for. That uniqueness that really says, oh, you know the show. You get it. I like this. This is awesome. This is cool. I'm going to go ahead and give this an 8 out of 10. I think this is just as cool as the throw. Fantastic. I am a fan of this. I know I'm going to say that repeatedly, but I am a fan. That is cool. And looks like the last thing out of the box is your typical print. I think their prints are a little lacking. I wish they didn't come with the white border. I do like the design of this print. And I know I even thought about this. I was thinking to myself, well, why don't I cut off this white border and then just do some sort of frame or some sort of like mat around it? And I don't know. I just feel bad cutting off like the trademark down here at the bottom from WB, Supernatural, or Culture Fly. Like, I feel like that would decrease the value of the picture, even though it's not worth anything. But in my mind, it would. Again, love the design of this. I think it's really awesome. Don't like the black border, and I feel like the quality could be a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 6 out of 10. All in all, this box didn't disappoint me as much as last month, but it still needs a little bit of work. Like, I would be 100% happier if you got rid of items like this, like cheap plates and charms, cheap charms, and you upped the quality of everything else in the box. Like, if you got rid of these two items and provided me with a badass print, like quality and design wise, like that would be badass. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spoiler magazine. And I don't know why I say magazine, it's just one cardboard piece of paper. Everybody's going to get the art print, everybody's going to get the plates, everybody's going to get, I'm just going to go over, it's all the same. Everybody gets the same. And that's my other critique about this box. Have some variance. Like, if you ask me all my favorite boxes that I get, what is the one thing that I really love about the boxes? Well, quality, obviously. We've already gone over that. But having variations to the items that you get. Like, Pig and a Poke. Right here. maybe have another diner that they go to quite often, or one of the hotels they stay at like a ton. Like, have a variation of that. With the ice molds, you have the Castile wings. What if you had a variation that somebody got a first blade, or somebody got an angel blade? Like, that would be awesome. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Even the throw blanket in a different color. Like, those variations can make or break a box. So think about it. Think about it. That's the one thing I wish for this box, quality aside. But it's gonna stick around for now. I was on the fence with this box. This particular winter release tipped me more towards keeping it. But if we keep seeing what we saw at the last release, then it's most likely going to go away. That being said, that's the end of the box. So I will see you guys in the next unboxing. Hopefully a good one. Later, dudes!